at 9, bullets flying inside a Broward County bus, causing chaos on the streets of Fort Lauderdale. 2 passengers shot and killed. We have Team 7 coverage this morning.
7 Samantha Sosa is live outside police headquarters where this bus tragedy came to an end. And Samantha, police say they've identified the gunman.
Yes, that's right. They're identifying the gunman as a 34-year-old man named Jamal Myers. Police say that he's the one who opened fire on that bus, forcing the driver to drive the wrong way on the road to get here to the Fort Lauderdale Police Department. Fort Lauderdale police releasing this mugshot of 34-year-old Jamal Myers, accused of opening fire on a Broward Transit bus, killing 2 people and hurting 2 others.
We believe the incident occurred right out in front of the bus there. There is one person on the gurney on the left-hand side.
Officers surrounding the bus after it ends up in the parking lot of the Fort Lauderdale Police Department. This is what happened moments before.
I'm like, why are they riding up the wrong side of the road?
Police say the bus driver made a quick call, maneuvering into oncoming traffic to get to the police department after hearing the shots fired.
You just seen the bus coming down the wrong direction. Like, imagine you driving and then you see the bus coming straight at you head to head, like, you know what I'm saying? That's scary.
Different angles of surveillance video capture the bus driving the wrong way on Broward Boulevard. You see the bus going the right way, then the driver crosses into the lanes headed east, narrowly missing someone on a bike and other cars.
I was screaming. It was loud. I was scared.
I heard the impact, boom, bang, bang, and I came running out.
People in the area stunned, trying to help.
I came running out. I seen the bus jumping over the curb and pulling into the station.
Our preliminary investigation, as the bus was driving, it was pinned in and could not cross Broward Boulevard. The driver then forced the county bus past the vehicle that was blocking her and forced its way into the front of the police station.
An officer happened to be in front of the police station and heard the gunshots. 7 Skyforce captured what happened next. Officers immediately arresting Myers, who was later taken to the hospital.
The officer came out to investigate. The suspect that was inside of the bus stepped out and surrendered to the officer.
Yeah, there was a gentleman that walked out. I just seen the back as he walked out like this, out of the bus.
And Myers is facing 2 murder charges, 2 attempted murder charges, and a couple of other charges as well. Police are still looking into what led up to the shooting. For now, we are live in Fort Lauderdale. Samantha Sosa, today in Florida.
All right, Samantha, thank you. Our team coverage continues with 7's Rafael Pires reporting from Broward Health Medical Center, where those victims are recovering this morning.
I got 2 trauma alerts.
A rush to rescue. First responders wasting no time getting victims to the hospital after that deadly shooting inside a transit bus near the Fort Lauderdale Police Department.
We advise Rescue 202 is calling 1 patient.
According to Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue, a total of 4 people were shot.
Upon arrival, Fort Lauderdale police officers were actively administering medical care to the individuals that have been shot on the bus.
1 victim was found dead by first responders. 3 more were rushed to Broward Health Medical Center. Soon after, we learned one of those victims died from his injuries. Another, we're told, is in critical condition, and the last one is expected to be okay.
I thought I was crazy, but I thought I heard a shot.
We know at least 3 more people also suffered minor injuries after the bus crashed into a taxi and an SUV while frantically trying to get over into the police department parking lot. Darnell Cole says he was in this taxi when the chaos began.
I was riding in the taxi, and all of a sudden we came to a stop, and then I looked, and the bus was coming towards us.
He says he was so panicked when his cab came to a stop, he took off.
But once I looked back and I seen the bus turned into the police station, I knew it had to be a serious situation.
Cole says he's dealing with a lot of aches and pains, but knows he's lucky to be alive. And so are many of these other passengers who were seen walking off the bus in sheer disbelief after witnessing this horrific tragedy.
It's really bad how people out here hurting each other, and it's so serious, man.
Rafael Pires, today in Florida.